Hey, what up, Lotto family? It's me, Will. I'm going to talk about two strategies today. Really, one strategy is the truth table, and it's going to involve Florida, but I'm sure this is going to work for your state. Let me put this on pick four. I'm going to do pick four, and then I'm going to do pick five to show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to do another guy like that just to update this and show you what's going on. So if we look at the very top here, right, these are all numbers that have come out in Florida up to 10th. It's Saturday, 9:17 p.m. So we haven't had the 10 p.m. draw yet, but it's coming. What I want you to pay special attention to is how Truth Table is predicting the next winning number and how you can set that up to win bigger numbers, like bigger payouts with $5,000 and $50,000. So, of special attention, I want you to look at what's been trending. So, for example, you see on the second, you see how 713 came out, and from that 713, this was the evening draw. And based on that evening draw, this 7138 produced the next winning draw of 9218. So the 7138 is right here. You see it saying 9. And then the next draw after that was the 8129. So if I were to put this on 2 2, I'm going to show you two examples for pick four, and then I'm going to switch over and show you actually three examples for pick four, and then I'm going to switch over and show you the example for pick five. So if I were to put this on 2 2, I'm going to adjust the dates here. So the tool believes that we've gone back in time and we've selected December 2nd. So this is the list that came out. So you're looking at this and you're saying, what am I going to play? Well, this was the evening draw right here. So I selected it. I have 81 numbers possible. I'm going to dedupe this. So now I'm down to 72. I'm going to do and exclude past winners. So now I'm down to 71. So I have 71 numbers in here, and I know the winning number is in here. So I could do a sums range. I could do that this way by saying I'm going to go plus or minus 19. So that's going to make my sums range between 18 and 20. And now I'm down to 43 numbers, and I still know the winning number is in here. Or if I take that out and I scrolled up and I just did plus or minus one, you'll see I'm down to 43 numbers by selecting. I'm still ROI positive because I think I mentioned once before, family, you'll be ROI positive as long as you play 41 numbers or less. Actually, it's 84 numbers, but we're getting it down to something really small, so we can play as a small list of numbers as possible. So I'm going to put this back on -1, and I'm going to put the 18 through 20 in there. We still have the 43, and I'm going to take this list of numbers, right? And I'm going to go over to my Betslip printer for pick four. I'm going to share this tab. Going to delete that. It's already on pick four. So I can see it's going to cost me $828 to win $5,000. Or if I wanted to, I could say I could put it on 50 cents. It's going to cost me $414 to win $5,000. So let's keep that in mind, right? How can I get this spin down a little bit lower? Again, I'm trying to win at a minimum $5,000. How can I get this lower? Well, if I go back to my tool and I take this information right here, right? This list of 43 numbers right here, and I put that in manual input, right? Just like that, right? And I go back over to RBTL, right? Put that in there like that. RBTL has this unique feature that allows you to see all possible winning numbers in its list of numbers. So I'm going to select all of these guys right here, right? 16,000 looks like a lot of numbers, but if I do an exclude past winners, what's going to get left over is this 13, and I'm going to do a unique feature, and you'll see it got reduced to 664. So if I go back to pick 4, you'll see it's over here. It's costing me $828 to win $5,000. But if I go back over now to my tool and I use this tab, it's going to cost me $664 to win $5,000. So I just reduced my spend. So just for those who don't know, the unique feature says, hey, in the past, there were all these different permutations of numbers. I know if I have a number that doesn't repeat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, that those digits don't repeat, give me everything that's popular that's come out before. Let me say that again. If I have a number that doesn't repeat, the unique feature says, give me everything that was popular, like all the popular permutations that have come out before. And what you'll find is that number, that count is going to be less than 24 because you needed 24 possible iterations of a combo to get the win. For a 4-digit number that doesn't repeat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to cost you $24. Let me show you that. So in case you guys were wondering, oh, Will, what are you talking about? If I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right, it's going to cost me $1 straight. But if I combo it, you'll see it'll say $24 right here. That means every possible combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 24 possible ways to do that. That's why to win the combo, you have to bet at least $24 to get that total win. What I'm saying, instead of all 24 possible combinations, just give me everything that was popular with 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, all 24 possible ways. I'm going to get a smaller list of just the permutations that were popular, and chances are that winning number is going to be in my list in my next winning number. So if I go back over here and I share this tab, you see it's going to cost me $664, not $868. And if I scroll down, if I scroll up, I think you'll see the winning number is in there. I think it was 2918 or something like that. Yeah, it was 2918. So this is my list of numbers here. I'm just going to highlight it, copy it. It's 664, and I'm going to take it off manual input, and I'm going to add the 3 back so we get those true values. And you'll see what came in was 9218. But if we go over here now, again, we could see it. Initially, we thought it was going to cost us $828. But we know if we put this list in here, now we can, like, I take that off and then I'm going to put this in as a straight. I know the winning number is in here as 9218. And you're going to see it up here. I'm looking for it. 9218. I wish I was faster with looking for it. 9218. Oh, I could do it this way. 9218. You see it? That's the winning number, and it only cost me $664 to win $5,000. And if I wanted to double that, it'll cost me $1,200 to win $10,000, roughly $1,300 to win $10,000. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me go back over here to the tool and share this tab again. And I'm gonna for just to shorten this video up a little bit, I'm gonna put a 10 in here, and I'm gonna put another 10 in here. to show you it's the same thing over and over again. I'm going to go back over to Truth Table, which again is a beast, right? And you'll see just based on how the data is trending. You see this 19 beget this 20, which was this the next sum over. And that 20, that 9218, you see it right here. That's in there. That 8129 is the same as the 9128, and you see it standing right next to the 8137. So this past winner beget the next winner via truth table. And if you keep looking at that, you'll see how it does it again and again and again. So if I scroll down a little bit more, I could see how that 3178, this guy here, right here, also beget this 2089 here. So I could have stayed with the same list and still had the winner in there. 2098. If I go back over here to the Betslip printer and I look for 2098, remember that came out later. You'll see it right in here. See, 2098. I'm going to just type it in here so you'll see it. See how the 2098 is in there as a straight. And again, that's another $664, but you have the winning number in there as a straight. So that's guaranteed money. Let me go back over to the tab again. Here was another great example. 7156 that came out on the 6th. This 7156 also begat this 8064. So I'm going to go through it one more time just so y'all see it. I'm going to put it on the 6th, right? Right now I have it on the 10th. I'm going to put it on 06. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what came out on the 6th, and I'm getting ready to play my next winner. And so I choose Truth Table. So I'm going to select this 7156, right? I'm going to do a dedupe, right? I'm going to exclude past winners, right? So I got it down to 60. Now I'm going to just do a plus or minus sum, right? So I got it down to 35 numbers. Look at that. And I know that next winner is in here. See, that's the beauty of the Truth Table. The chances are of that next winner being in there, it's in there. So I'm going to take this list of numbers right here. It's 35, right? I'm going to go back over. Oh, I should have did this. I'm sorry. I'm looking at, I put the dates on the 6th. It's on the 6th. So I'm pretending that I don't know what the win is. So 7156 came out. I go back down to the Truth Table. I selected 7156. This is my list of numbers. I'm going to do exclude past winners. I'm going to do a dedupe. You see, dedupe, exclude past winners. I'm down to 35 because if I put this on plus or minus whatever this 19 is, see, it was 60 right here. So I could say, hey, give me everything that's between 18 and 20. I could do it this way. I have 35 numbers. You see the count right there. Or I can go up and use this tool and say, just give me everything that's plus or minus one for this sum. And I still got 35. So I'm going to highlight this, right? I'm going to go over to my Betslip printer again, sharing this tab, right? I'm going to put that 35 in there, right? So I know the next winning number is in here. So if I do a combo, I see it's going to cost me $564 to get that 5,000, or roughly $1,200. I'm sort of rounding up $1,200 to win $10,000. Family, who wouldn't take a bet like that? That's an obvious bet. You're getting almost 10 times your money. 12. If someone said, hey, I'm going to give you $10,000 if you give me $1,200, I would take a bet like that. But if I wanted to get this count even lower, right? I'm going to take this list of numbers, 8046, right? Like this list of numbers that's 35. I'm going to go back over to the tool. I'm going to use manual input, and I'm going to put this list of numbers in there just like that. I'm going to put it on RBTL because RBTL says I'm just going to take everything that I see, right? Get those lists of numbers. I'm going to do exclude past winners. So this does something a little different now. Exclude past winners, what it's doing is it's leaving in all the numbers that were there before, but it's saying I'm going to give you every possible combination based on the input that you just gave me. So now if I do a unique on this, right, and I look at it, now I'm down to 443 numbers. So before, I'm going to select this, right? You guys could, I don't know why I don't switch over. So I just select, let me do it over again. I don't know why I just did that. So I took that list of numbers, I put it here in manual input. I got this list of numbers up here. I'm using our RBTL, I'm selecting everything, right? And um, I'm doing exclude past winners. So this is the list. This is a list. It starts out at 15,000 numbers. That's way too many numbers because there's a ton of duplicates in there. So I'm going to do exclude past winners. What this does now is it reduces it to everything. It takes out that 15,000 and it reduces it down to the numbers that you initially put in manual input. So now you're down to 884. If I click on unique now, you'll see that number, that list of numbers down to 443. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go back over to my Betslip printer. You see initially the combo was going to cost me $564, which isn't bad. I'm still ROI positive with this with 35 numbers, but that's having to combo every number. Remember, I talked about how you have to basically go 24 times whatever that number is. This is what's going to cost, what it's going to cost you. But I'm going to go one better. I'm going to put it on straight, and I'm going to put that list of numbers that I just put in there. And you see now it's going to cost me $443, less than $500 to win $5,000, or not even $900 to win $10,000. Family, who wouldn't take a bet like that? And so I'm going to go back over here to my basic tool, right? It's on the 6th, but if I put everything on the 7th, you'll see what I'm talking about. That win is always in there, family. Always in there. I'm going to put it on the 7th, and you'll see the 8064, which was the next winner, which begat from that. Truth Table said 7156 is going to produce the next winner, 8064. It did. Truth Table said 7156 is going to produce the next winner, 8064, which it did. If I go back over to my Pick4 Betslip printer and I look for 8064, you see it's in your list of winning numbers. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to do pick 5 and then I'll end this video. So I'm going to put it on pick 5, right? And I'm going to essentially do the same thing. I'm going to let it refresh here for pick 5. But I'm trying to show y'all how I get these bands, family. Um, you may have to spend a little bit more money, but if you're talking about putting like 50,000 or even 100,000 in your pocket for like a tenth of your spend, it's a no brainer, family. So I'm going to put it back on Truth Table. We're doing pick 5. We're doing pick 5 Florida. I'm going to put it back on Truth Table so y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. With all the algorithms, family, whatever you see that's in red, that's going to be, oh, it didn't go to Truth Table. Hold on. Whatever you see that's in red, it's telling you that's the tool that's trending. That's the tool that's trending. Let this update. Okay, so you start seeing this red down here. That's the tool that's trending. So I'm gonna pick one of these, and you'll see how that flushes out really quickly here, because it's actually pretty straightforward. Okay, so I'll do this one. So remember how I said the evening draw begets the next day's draw? So I'm going to put it back on the 6th here again. So I'm going to just mentally write down. I know what the winning number is because it's always in there with the truth table. I'm going to write down the winning number. So let me put it back on the 6th, just like we did the last one on the 6th. Okay. Let that refresh a little bit. Okay. So now it's on the 6th. I'm going to select this guy right here, right? That's 243 numbers. I'm going to do a dedupe. I'm going to do exclude past winners. And I could do a plus or minus sums. You've seen me do that up here, plus or minus 1, right? Now my list of numbers is down to 58. So I'm going to take this 58 right here. See? Now I'm going to go back over to my Betslip printer. Let me scroll back up. Go back over to my Betslip printer. I'm going to put it on pick 5. I'm going to put those lists of numbers in there, and see, I'm already ROI positive. Pick 5. If I get that box, if I were to do that box or straight box, I know that it's going to cost me $58. But I know I'm going to get the win out of there. But if I combo this now, right? If I combo this, let that update, this one is going to cost me $5,220 to win $50,000, family. Look, I'm not, again, I don't tell people how to spend money, but if someone told me, I'm going to give you $50,000 if you gave me 5,000, I would take a bet like that. If I wanted to, I could use 50 cents. You're going to see that cuts in half. Hey, you give me $25,000, I'll give you $2,610. Family, I would take a bet like that. If you look at the truth table, it's every number that comes from the evening draw before will typically produce the next midday draw. That's the strategy. That's what I'm trying to explain. And I'm also trying to communicate the way money works. It's family, if I didn't have personal experience that when you put energy out there based on sound, on a sound bets, like sound money themes, and it comes back to you, I don't know any other way of describing it. Money only comes when you attract it. And I think making a bet when you know the bet is pretty sure is a way of saying, I know I want to get this money back. The only thing with pick 5, because I would normally say go use the unique tool, but there's not a lot of data with pick 5 yet. The pick 5 game has been around. I'll go over to this tab. The Pick 5 game has been around since 2016, so there's not a lot of data to do the unique feature. If there were, then I would have chosen that. But again, family, your ROI positive. I use 12/6. But if you're in Florida and even look at your state, if I just did a refresh here and I did this month and put this back on Truth Table, you will see very quickly here how come on, refresh, how all of this red is really just telling you the number that was out there the day before generated your next winning number. You see it happening again and again and again. Even this, I bet you there's a 3 over here. Yeah. This is 03676 has a 2, and so that means the 9 was from this guy. Yeah, from this guy. You see it? You see the 06414, right? You see how the evening draw 46401 right here? Here, I'll select it just so you see it. You see the 4604 that was the evening draw for pick 5? Do you also see how that 4604 produced the 03676, which was the next day. Your ROI positive. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, hopefully y'all get that, family. I'm going to end this video. Peace.